Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten Lützen. I'm an Agile coach and a Scrum Master. Today I'll share a pretty nice little riff or variation of a retrospective that I learned from a good colleague of mine, Benny. And yeah, if you like these videos, please subscribe and share. That would be super awesome. Normally when I plan a retrospective, I select the exercises that we're going to do because I have something in the back of my head that I want us to focus on. It can be appreciative feedback, how do we give feedback to each other, or communication in general, or transparency, or whatnot. But the underlying assumption here is that I know what is going on, and honestly I don't. So Benny has this nice little exercise which is super awesome and quite easy to actually do. Either throughout the sprint, start to note down what are the topics you see, then bring them to the retrospective and have people brainstorm more topics. Not concrete things, but just broad topics. And these topics could, for instance, be a process. So the process that we're having, is that working for us? Is it just a nuisance? How about our communication, the way that we communicate? Are we good at giving a concrete, direct feedback? Are we good at also acknowledging when somebody has been doing some good stuff? Or are we always at each other's throats, making stupid puns and bringing each other down? What about team culture? Do we actually show the team culture that we would like? Or is it some other things that is getting the better of us in everyday life? And then ways of working. Are working agreements making sense? Do our definition of done give us what we want? Do we have a definition of ready that makes sense, and so on? Then dot vote among these topics, these themes, and then bring those themes as a highlight or the headline for the next one. So this can, for instance, be, so if we picked communication, what went well with communication? And also what to improve on communication. We can also have picked, if we have two that have almost the same number of votes, we can have what went well with communication, and then another one over here, for instance, with what went well with ways of working, and then also what to improve for both of them. In this way we get it a bit more centered, and we get a bit more conversations around a specific theme and feedback on that theme. And hopefully our sprints are short enough so we can actually get some fast traction on this, so it's not that we are locking ourselves working only on communication issues for an entire month. And I would encourage you to do that, if this confines you too much, then also have one that is things that fall outside, because you might have somebody or something that people just need to vent, and it's completely fair. Remember to make space for that. And I'm hoping that some of you will share the themes, the small tips and tricks you are using when you're facilitating retrospectives. And please share it in a comment or in a message, on an email, or whatever is the best way of communicating for you. And then, as always, comments, questions, ideas and feedback is more than welcome. And that's it. Have a super awesome day.